And we are live. Welcome everybody for this live stream on the next ETB project. So if you are new to ETB project, this is a series of projects that we build on the ETB token. ETB token, this is the community token of the EatTheBlocks community. There was an airdrop a couple of months ago, and so we're building a series of projects on top of it. And so in this video, I'm going to explain you what's going to be the next project that we build on it. I have a great idea, guys. This is a super great idea, and you are going to love it. So let's see who we have in the chat. We have Batman, Das, Joseph, Emmanuel, Jan, Fafi Fox, Michael, Kenzo, Patrice, Ciao Pizzabella, German, Marcin, Lendrell. Awesome. Many people. Okay, so first, before we talk about the new ETB project, so quickly, a quick update on the last ETB project. So that was the staking app. So now it's possible to stake your ETB. So I've deployed the app. So I just need to fix the URL here. So this is a temporary URL that you see here, but this is valid. You can already use it. And so basically, I initiated the first staking reward. So they're gonna be 100 ETB token shared during the next 30 days. So right now you can already use the staking app, and basically you have to stake your cake LP token. So basically there is a pool on a PancakeSwap where this is the pool ETB slash BNB, and so you have to provide liquidity to this pool, so half of ETB, half of BNB after you get LP token, and with this LP token you will be able to stake it in the staking app, and the longer you stake, the more ETB you are going to get. Just as a word of caution, so this is still a sort of a beta application. This is the first time we do a staking, so there is a small possibility that there is a bug. I don't think there will be, but yeah, just keep this in mind. This is still beta software. All right. So now we are going to move on to the next ETB project, and the new project is NFT. So as you know, right now we are in this crazy NFT hype, and I thought that might be a good idea to do our own NFT collection. And I thought, okay, well, what kind of collection we can do? There are already so many ideas that were done before, and I thought, why not doing an NFT collection on developer? So the idea is that each NFT is gonna represent a developer. So you're gonna have an image of developer, and basically each NFT is also going to have some traits related to software development. So one trait might be how strong you are in backend development, how strong you are in front end, etc. So I don't specify in advance the trait. It's really up to you to be creative and decide what kind of trait we're gonna have. And so of course, the image of each NFT is going to be related to these traits. For example, if you're strong in backhand, you have a certain, a certain hat, or I don't know what, like exactly like for other NFT collection. So to generate these images, so you have a lot of choice. If you are really creative, you can do things a little bit like Ape Club, board Ape Club, where it's like really different kind of drawing, but of course that's harder. So something that might be more simple is to be inspired by CryptoPunk, where you have some sort of pixelated drawing like this. You have different pixel, and you generate many different image. So clearly, this is the hard part of the project. This is not simple, but the rest of it, when it comes to the programming of the smart contract, this is not so hard. And so that's it for the image of the NFT. And also we want to find a way to associate the ETB token to this NFT collection. So basically, two NFT of developer will be able to be combined together, and so I find the term merging, you know, because that's familiar for developers. So two developer NFT can merge together and create a new developer NFT, and that's very similar to CryptoKitty. So if you're looking for some inspiration, check out how CryptoKitty work. And so basically the new developer NFT is going to inherit from the trait of his parent, plus you're gonna have some new random new trait that is not based on his parent. And where it gets interesting is that the more ETB token you have, the more chance that you will have new traits that are more valuable. And so I already mentioned CryptoKitties as an inspiration, but another inspiration you can check out is it's CryptoPunk. So that's for the generation of image. And in terms of deliverable, what I expect from you, so you have to deliver a smart contract, all the images, and a front end to visualize and also to merge the NFT. So they're going to be a button here to perform this action. So the recommended technology is just the usual stuff, JavaScript. I really like Next.js. It's a very simple framework. Web3 or Ethers to communicate to a Binance Smart Chain, and Truffle or Hat is as you want. I have no preference. And so if you are interested in this, so you don't really need to register. All you have to do is to deliver your project before the deadline. So I will give you the date after. But in the meantime, if you want to have more information, so you can attend one of the office hour, and the timetable is just below, or you can send an email to me. And in terms of the schedule, so we're gonna have weekly office hour starting from next Friday. We're gonna have 3 office hour, and then the deadline for the submission is November 4th, and November 5th is gonna be demo day, and we are going to vote for the winner of this hackathon, and 1 week vote, and after, when it comes to the winner, so the winner of the project is going to receive 500 ETB token plus some of the rarest NFTs in the collection. So you really have some big upside here, because so of course we are going to put our NFT collection up for sale on an NFT marketplace. So just to give you some ideas, some of the most successful NFT collection for the most rare NFT, some of them they sell for $100,000. So of course I'm not saying that we are going to reach this level, but it's not impossible that we're able to sell some NFT for $1,000. And we're also going to have a pool of 500 ETB token that's going to be shared among all participants. So even if you don't win this hackathon, just the fact that you participate, you are going to win some ETB token, and you're also going to get some of the NFTs of our collection. And this is really cool, you know, because I know that this is a big project, that if you participate in it, you're going to invest some time. So you are guaranteed that you are going to get something, not only in ETB token, but you're also going to get some NFTs of the collection. So I could not give more, I could not specify more what kind of NFT you're going to get, because this really depends on the winner, what kind of NFT collection you have, but you are sure that you're going to have an upside there. And just to be clear, what I call a participant is someone who submit a complete project, so with a smart contract, with the images and the front end. If you just submit one of them, you submit something incomplete, you're not considered a participant. All right, so now, guys, we're gonna do a small Q&A. If you have any question about this project, but really anybody is welcome to participate, and I think this is really super fun, because NFT, this is super trendy right now, and this idea that I mentioned, I never heard anybody doing this. So this is gonna be our NFT collection. This is gonna be super fun, super original, and you are going to learn a lot during this project. And of course, you also have some financial incentives as well. All right, so let me see. We have one question here. Patrice, does it mean that some NFTs will be minted at the beginning and then other will be created by merging? Yes. So at the beginning we are going to mint the whole collection. So it depends how much we have. I don't know if you have 1,000, 10,000. We mint all of them. Then we put them for sale on an NFT marketplace or on Binance Smart Chain. And then after that, there's gonna be some secondary creation of NFT with the merging. Yes. And just to be clear, so the sale of NFT, they go into the treasury of the ETB project. So after this is gonna be money that we're going to reinvest in our ecosystem. So I want to develop this ecosystem of the ETB token. And one thing I'm thinking of doing is creating a website with maybe a system, a little bit something a little bit more solid to organize our hackathon, maybe with some UI. So yeah, we're gonna do some investment to create some infrastructure around the ETB token. All right, so we have another question. What criteria must be in a project to be done to be counted as a participant? Yeah, as I said, you need to submit a complete project. So smart contract, the images, and a front end to visualize the NFT and also to merge the NFT. Ashish, can I use Hat? Yes, you can use any smart contract framework that you want. There is absolutely no problem. Do we have any question? Any question? Stefan, is this recorded? Yes. After the live stream, you can watch the replay on YouTube. By the way, guys, if you want to stay up to date for the ETB project, you can subscribe to the mailing list. Okay, let me put the link here. So first of all, the document I showed here, this is on GitHub, so you can check it out if you want more detail. And if you want to receive more detail about the office hour, you want to receive the link to the Zoom call, so you have to register for the mailing list. Here I also put it in the chat. Patrice, for graphics, is there any license constraints? You just gotta make sure that we have the right to use whatever image we use, but most likely it's gonna be some generative art. So you probably don't want to use some image that already exists, because it's gonna be very difficult to generate so many NFT. What you want to do is basically you want to find a way to generate the different part of the body of the developer, and then with code you are going to combine all of this, but programmatically. And Q do say, where do we get images to be used? Yeah, so it's really up to you. You need to use something which is called generative code. So it's basically with code you are going to generate these images. So for example, if you check out CryptoPunk, they define a Canva, and basically with code they generated an image that can change a shape. So this is, you're gonna have to do some research to do this generation of image, but I can promise you that it's gonna be super interesting, and we're gonna talk more about it during the first office hour in 1 week. But guys, if I were you, and if let's say you're interested in this project and maybe you're not sure how to do this image generation thing, you can already do some research on what kind of traits we might want to have. So as I said before, one trait can be back-end development, front-end development. Maybe you can do a list of traits, and then after, for each trait, what are the different options. Like, is it going to be a scale? Maybe the easier is to have a scale. For example, each trait might be rated between 0 and 100, for example. So you define a list of traits, and then you do some research on all these NFT projects that were created and start to think, okay, how these images were generated, what kind of library in JavaScript you can use. So probably you're gonna have to use what we call a Canva. This is something in JavaScript that allow you to draw images. And let me see, Mohammed, what language is preferred to learn into blockchain development? Okay, so this is not really related to NFT project. So you can check out my free training. I already answered all of this. THX, I enjoy the idea of ETB project. Yeah, I mean, this project, I kind of hesitated to do it because on the one hand, I think this is a great idea, but I also know that this is clearly more challenging than what we have done in the past. But also, it also makes it more interesting because if you guys can pull it off, I guarantee you that you are going to learn so much. And on top of it, you're also going to get some of the NFT of this collection. And of course, on my channel, I'm going to push this collection. So I'm not, it's not going to be easy, but we're going to make it work. We're absolutely going to make it work. And if you guys show up during the office hours, so you register here, this link on MailChimp that I gave, and yeah, we're gonna talk more about technical details. Let me see, Marcin, Luco, code generator also need to be submitting or only images? No, or only the image, if you want to share the code that you use to generate the image, that's fine too, but you don't need to. But you know what, guys, I always recommend to start from something super simple. So for example, the way I would approach this problem is, okay, I don't know how to do a generative image. So I would try to see I would use the Canva HTML element, and I would just draw maybe 4 square, okay? You draw 4 square next to each other, and then with code, I would try to draw a lot of different combination of these 4 square with different color, okay, just to get a feel of how okay, what's the process. And then once you're able to programmatically generate a Canva with these different colors, this different shape, then you start to iterate on it. Now you start to make a shape a little bit more different with maybe more combinations. So you have to really, you simplify the problem. You start with something simple, and after you make it more and more complex until it looks like something that looks interesting. Michael say, similar to how you build characters in Crypto Zombies. Okay, so I think I did Crypto Zombies one time. I think it looks like this. Yeah, I think we sort of generate some, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a good analogy, Michael. It's one of the last chapter of Crypto Zombie. Yes. Could you say when is the challenge is going to end? So you have this you have this basically in my GitHub repo here. Let me see where we have okay, you have to submit this by November 4th at midnight. Yeah, and demo day is going to be November 5th. All right. So Dan, hey, love your content. Thanks, man. Elio Rosa, with SVG generation, it becomes easy to make combination. Okay, interesting. Thanks for sharing the tip. Yeah, I feel like all people who are going to participate in this, they are going to learn a ton. You are going to learn a ton, and this is going to be great, guy. I think it's going to be one of the best ETB project with this. I really encourage everybody to try to participate, even though you might feel like it might be too difficult, you don't know how to do it, but that's when you push yourself that you learn something, and that is really valuable. All right, guys. So I think we are reaching the end of this live stream. I see no more questions. So I say to the participant, good luck to everybody who want to participate to this hackathon. We are going to do weekly office hours, so you're not going to be lost. And make sure to register for the mailing list for ETB Project so you stay in the loop. All right, guys, thanks everybody for coming. Good luck for this hackathon. And okay, sorry, one last question. Marcin, please tell me more about merging. Yeah, merging, this is basically you take two NFT, two developer NFT, and you combine them, and it's going to result in a new NFT. This new NFT is going to have traits that inherit from the two parents, but some of the traits are also going to be new and random. Otherwise, it's just boring. There is nothing new. So this is basically how it works. You can check out the rules of CryptoKitties because they are the one who invented this concept of combining two NFT together. And also, one very important thing for the merging is that the more ETB token that you have, the more chance you have to have a rare trait in the resulting NFT. So that's how we integrate the ETB token in the NFT collection. All right, what else I can tell? Oh yeah, also another, because that's why I told you guys to check out how CryptoKitties work, because in CryptoKitties, one of the things they do is when you combine two of your NFT, you cannot combine them again for a certain time. And they call this, I think, the cooling period or something like this. Maybe you have to wait something like 7 days before you can reuse your NFT to make another offspring. And that makes sense, because otherwise it's too easy. You just keep merging your NFT all the time until you get a really rare one. So this is a very important part of the game. All right, Evil can't wait to start working on this. Awesome. Landrell, you are doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Edward, can we do something with Daft Punk? You can do something with anything you want. Be as creative as you want. I really hope we can see many different things, so we really have some choice. Really be creative. Tuluweke, glad to be here. Panda, hello, I've deposited my cake LP token at your staking contract. Awesome. Oh yes, that was something else I mentioned before. We have the staking app for the ETB token. You need to be a liquidity provider on PancakeSwap for that. Yeah, I know the URL looks a little bit strange. I'm going to fix this, but you can use this temporarily. All right. What else we have? Javier, give life to NFTs using a countdown timer. If timer is 0, NFT is dead. Interesting. And you know what, guys? Like basically what I mentioned in this document for this NFT collection, these are ideas, but it doesn't mean we are constrained by this. If you guys want to be creative, you want to add some rule, add some gameplay, make the NFT more interesting, no problem. You can absolutely do it. I did not give too many specification because I want to leave this open-ended. Really, you absolutely can be creative. All right. What else we have in the chat? Javier says send ERC20 token to increase the timer. Okay, so basically, in what you're saying is for each NFT of the collection, we have to send some ETB token regularly. Otherwise they die. Okay, I never heard about this. Interesting. Emmanuel, I've been wanting to develop an NFT and now I have a reason. Yes, absolutely. And you know, as basically, guys, like this is you have absolutely nothing to lose by participating in this contest. Because really, if you win, that's good for you. You win. You have your reward. You learn a ton of things, and you get some of the rarest NFT. But even if you lose, you still get a part of the reward, because here, this time we're gonna have a pool of 500 ETB token that will be shared among all participants. Plus, you get some NFT of the collection anyway, so you don't lose. You really don't waste your time. All right. Ciao Pizzabella say maybe there should be a cost in ETB for merging as well. That ETB will be burned. Interesting. Yeah, I like that. A lot of good idea in the chat. Elia Rosa, Tamagotchi NFT. Panda Ever, hello. Can you check ETB staking contract? Yeah. So the ETB staking contract, basically, you let me show you where they are. So now actually we have a new repo, so I'm going to slowly move over, because so far everything was under my name, but now I decided to create an organization on GitHub. So I'm going to slowly move over all the repo there. And so for staking, you will find the smart contract there. Yeah, it's this smart contract. Yeah, so just FYI if you guys want to check this out. What else do we have? Javier is one of my personal project. Is there a reward? What is the reward? 500 ETB. Yes, the reward, I specify this here. So 500 ETB for the winner, plus some of the rarest NFT of the collection, and for the rest 500 ETB shared among everybody, plus some NFT of the collection. All right, guys. Well, I think we're reaching the end of the question this time. So I'm super pumped because I can see that everybody is super motivated. I cannot wait to see what you guys are going to create. So for those who are interested, don't forget you don't forget to register here, and you're going to receive the link for the office hour next week. Someone asked, what is the price of ETB? Okay, you can calculate it here. I think it's $1.8. This is the pool of ETB. Yeah. All right. So guys, this is it. We're gonna stop here. Thanks everybody for coming to the live stream. That was really awesome, and I can't wait to get started on this project. Have a good day, guys, and have a good weekend. Bye, everybody.